How's it going? Checking in for today. Spent the morning in a meeting with Andy talking about a meeting we've got tomorrow with the chief exec and the head of training, I think, or the head of their academy of a sales service company down in Thiel. So that's something that he's already set up. He's already had preliminary conversations with, and they seem very interested in actually partnering with us to develop some kind of personal development performance program as part of their academy offering. So that there could be something really, really interesting to come out of that. Now, it's quite a big time investment for both of us, me in particular, because I'm pretty busy at the moment, but we're both going to head down to Thiel tomorrow. So it's going to be pretty much the whole morning out. So we wanted to make sure that we were both singing off the same hymn sheet, as it were, and had some sort of a coherent presentation. But the reality is that it's as much about discovery for us as it is about proposing a potential solution. And I'm kind of excited about that without having to go in there with all the answers, all the solutions already made, to be able to work with them to find out what exactly is that they want, what their vision is, and to be able to kind of in real time come up with some potential solutions, some ways that we can help. I think me and Andy have got a pretty good synergy there as well, so we'll both be able to work together in that meeting. And I don't feel particularly phased with the fact that it's a fairly it's a big-ish organisation, and we're meeting with the CEO and founder of the company, and I'm just pleased to have the opportunity to talk a little bit about what we do and how we can help. I don't feel particularly concerned that we haven't got all of the answers. We are actually going in with some idea of what we're going to be doing, because we spent a lot of time before Christmas figuring out how a program could look, a training program, and what the delivery of that would look like, co-presenting, co-producing it. So we've already got the framework, but the actual details will always come down to what they want and what their vision is. So I think that's one of the things that I realise I've got better at over the years, is being adaptable and flexible, and I can react to information as it comes in, so that we're able to actually work with people, rather than having this is how it's going to be, and then not being able to deviate from that. Anyway, so that was this morning. Again, even this morning, that took out a good chunk of time, and I've spent some time after that coming back in and working on the implementation program for the solicitors, my other high performance wellbeing program, and that's going really well. I'm really pleased with the way that's panning out at the moment, so that's good. And also the presentation for Thursday. Now, I've already got, actually, when I dug up my notes, I already had a bunch of stuff written down that I'd been through before Christmas. So I did actually manage to do some of this stuff. That was a big thing. If you followed any of these videos before Christmas, I was very concerned with the fact that I'd be coming into January with a very busy month of presenting, and also if I then had to also create all that content, it was going to really put me on the back foot. So I actually managed to do some work, and that's now paying dividends. So thank you, December version of me, for having the foresight there. And that's definitely something I need to be more mindful of in the future going forwards. I need to have this system in place where I'm creating content well in advance, and I know that's going to get easier the more content I have and the more of these sessions that I'm delivering, because a lot of them will be repeating blocks and modules and putting them together. It'll be more like, here's my slide deck, which ones of these am I going to use in this particular presentation? But even so, creating new content needs to be done well in advance of the delivery. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. It's a physical session, so I'll be wearing wearing a tracksuit rather than a suit or shirt and tie, a shirt and smart trousers. So that'll feel quite relaxed and informal compared to the last few sessions that I've done. I've liked that as well. I like getting up and wearing a suit like I did at Momentum. Yeah, this will be a bit different. And then I've got to do a webinar version of it later on in the day as well on Thursday. So I've actually kind of got to do two versions of it. One to do live, and one with a few more slides to help people really understand what I'm trying to do if I can't do the same physical demonstrations, and get them as interactively involved. So that's all happening. I plan to have most of that finished today. Tomorrow, as I said, I'm out for this meeting. I'm busy with a few other things in the afternoon, and then it's happening on Thursday. So kind of has to be sorted out today. So got a coaching call this afternoon, and I'll spend some time after that later on today getting a bit more of the detail down for that. I think I've got the flows almost mapped out in my mind. I've just got to finish off the slides and make sure that it's all ready to roll. So there is my daily update for today, my check-in and progress that I've made actually, there was one other thing. I had a message from somebody. I thought I might have mentioned this yesterday. I actually had a message from somebody yesterday who was interested in bringing me over to Ireland, actually, to present at a conference slash pharmaceutical kind of gathering. It's not an actual conference, I don't think. It's its details are a little unclear at the moment, but something where she's being tasked with bringing 3 speakers in, and my name had been mentioned. So that's good. And I haven't got the details about that yet. At the moment, it's just kind of an inquiry. So I shall see how that develops over the next couple of days as well. Keep posted on my next daily update. That's all for today. I will speak to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.